I am here with Representative Horsford. Thank you so much for your time. I understand that tax policy is your wheelhouse, and recently the free-to-file, direct-file program has been eliminated by Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and the Republican Party. Can you go into that a little bit for us, please?
You know, it's really outrageous that they would target a program that's intended to help taxpayers file their taxes in a free and accurate way. This is something the Biden-Harris administration implemented. Democrats, we worked to get this passed. It was actually named after John Lewis because it's one of the cornerstones of a bill that he worked on as a member of the committee. It allows people to file their taxes for free. That automatically saves people a couple $100s off of having to pay for a tax preparer. Because the IRS has most of this information already, it allows people to simply fill out a few data points and their taxes are filed. They could also receive eligibility for the earned income tax credit, which in some cases helps people get upwards of $3,000 back that they're eligible for. Rich people have accountants, they have lawyers that help them do this stuff. That's why we as Democrats advocated for this direct file program. It's outrageous that Donald Trump, House Republicans, Elon Musk would eliminate a program that helps all taxpayers.
We got rid of the middleman, and essentially they have reinstated that middleman when it should just be a 1-2 punch, us to the government, government back to us, right?
And with the middleman comes extra cost. With the middleman comes profit for somebody at the expense of someone else. But meanwhile, it's the average taxpayer. And especially as a young person, as a young adult, you know, just starting out, sometimes, you know, this stuff can be complicated. And that's what they want to try to make it feel like. But through direct file, not only did we see record participation, but we saw more Black and Latino families taking advantage of it and getting the earned income tax credit that they were eligible for. It's taxpayer money that they're due, and the direct file program allows for that to be possible.
H&R Block, TurboTax say, oh, you can file with us for free. I think a lot of people say, oh, well, that's a great program.
No, they're taking
a cut. They always take a cut
off
every
of your
single
refund.
time. They say it's free to file until you want to add a state, until you want to claim certain benefits. We're just trying to get a couple extra dollars.
But this is the thing, they're not really focused on us. They're focused on themselves. They're focused on big corporations, tech tycoons. They're focused on billionaires and putting more money in their pockets and literally having us hold the bag. That's a part of this Screw America bill that Donald Trump and the House Republicans have introduced, where they would cut $2 trillion on the backs of the American people in order to give the largest tax break in history to big corporations and to billionaires and the tech tycoons, and to add to our deficit, making all the rest of us hold the bag for their tax cuts. We need 3 Republicans to break from Donald Trump and their cruelty, from their chaos, to join with Leader Jeffries and Democrats, and to make sure that we're actually putting people, we're putting Black entrepreneurs, we're putting small businesses at the center of our policy.
We just need 3 Republicans that have the confidence, the guts,
the
courage.
Tax breaks for the wealthy at the expense of all Americans hurts all Americans. It hurts Democrats and Republicans and nonpartisans. It hurts people who belong to a party or those who don't belong to any party. For example, in Nevada, the cuts that they're talking about to Medicaid, to Social Security, to privatizing the VA, to hurting small businesses, they don't have a party attached. It's not about the policy, it's about the cruelty. That is the point. And they're really not putting the interest of Americans first. They're putting the interest of these special interest billionaires, big corporations. These are the same people who showed up for Donald Trump's inauguration, who sat in the front row ahead of his cabinet. I think that should have told us something. He sent a very clear message, and he's continuing to send that message with this Screw America bill.
Well, thank you so much for your time. Representative Horsford, thank you so much. We appreciate it. You all heard him first. They're taking money out of your pockets and putting it in the richest people in the country's pockets, and it just shouldn't be that way. Thank you so much for your time.
All right, Todd.